Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, Tigers.
Coming up today, we've got a reminder about an FFA meeting and prom planning. If you're an FBLA, you want to hear about the online competitions, and TIC is having a full club meeting.
There's more, but first, last night girls hockey traveled to La Crescent for a matchup against Winona. They came away with a 2-1 win.
Zoe Hunter scored both goals, and Jordan Berg had 1 assist.
They've got some time off. Their next game is on Monday at the Milt.
Tonight, the boys hockey team has a home game against Wisconsin Rapids.
Right now, they're 8-2 for the season with a young team.
What are they doing to keep up the? What are they doing to keep success in sight?
Whether making improvements as a person or going to state, the boys hockey team needs to make adjustments.
Not have a 3-way tie in our conference would definitely be a perfect improvement. The section championship plaque in our trophy case would also be pretty cool. That's a big stepping stone to where we want to get to down in Madison at the end of the season.
In order to make it farther into playoffs, the boys will need to work on basic drills and fill in leadership spots.
So I think right now the team could really work on a lot of it, our passing control and just, being an overall more diverse team, because we really need more people to step up to the plate and start scoring goals.
Preparing for this year, assistant coach Madvig had to take a whole different approach to the season because there wasn't as much returning leadership on the team.
What I've done differently from last year is the whole coaching approach is different, because last year I was lucky enough to have older kids, veteran players, so now we're starting from the ground up and teaching these kids that they can play at this level and have confidence. That's the biggest thing. Well, again, to be as successful as last year, they have to play above their ability and play above their age. We have 14, 15-year-old kids playing against 18-year-old men out there, so they're going to have to be brave and be tough and just really mature quickly out there.
This year, they are hoping to not only improve in hockey, but also as a person overall.
Like I said, it wasn't, not everyone was super positive. So it did get kind of draining to be on the team a lot of the time. But also, it's just, we were only running like 2 lines last year, and it was all older, all seniors pretty much, except a few exceptions. So it made some of the younger people feel like they weren't really doing a lot or weren't able to help a lot. So I think that'll be different this year.
For me, it's not so much how far we make it in the playoffs. For us to have a successful season, I want them to grow as players, I want them to have fun, and I want them to come back next year looking forward to it and excited about it.
Age is a theme that keeps repeating. The boys hockey team does have a very young team, including 3 first-year captains. Losing last year's seniors did affect the season with leadership.
It'll affect the leadership part of our team. Got a lot of young guys. All 3 of our captains are first-year captains, so we're kind of learning as we go and developing.
For them to have a successful season this year, they're going to have to play above their age, really. We have a lot of young players. They're going to have to mature quickly and play at a higher level than they're used to. They're young, so we have to work with that.
The team plans to make it farther than its second round finish, and they will need the student body to help. They had help from the student body last year, which they hope will be the same this year.
This year, I've helped make the season like last year. We've been promoting a lot at school, trying to get the energy up in the student body. We had a pretty good crowd and the student support last year, so we're trying to make it the same way this year.
Well, obviously my goal is to, hopefully do as well as that, and maybe, even go above and beyond, and maybe this will be the year we have a state-bound season.
Thanks for that report, Maddie.
Here are the club and activity reminders.
Today there's an FFA meeting from 3:30 until 4:15 in the Ag Room. They'll be talking about the Halfway Jubilee at Bruce Mound. Stick around after the meeting to help plan FFA week. They'll be done around 5 for that.
Prom planning is happening in Miss Bartle's classroom during the second lunch on Thursday.
If you're an FBLA students who are competing online, you need to go to Miss Bauer's room during first lunch on Wednesday to study and get some instructions.
And if you're in TIC, there's a meeting for all members on Wednesday during first lunch in Mr. Plaza's room.
So to recap, on Wednesday during first lunch, TIC has a full club meeting and FBLA online competitors need to report to Mrs. Bauer's room.
If you're helping plan prom, that's second lunch in Miss Bartle's room.
Last up, tomorrow is National Human Trafficking Awareness Day.
In recognition of this important day, the Blue campaign hosts #WearBlueDay. Through the initiative, the public is invited to raise awareness of human trafficking by taking photos of themselves, friends, family, and colleagues wearing blue clothing and sharing them on social media along with #WearBlueDay#.
Please wear blue on Wednesday, January 11th to show your support of the Blue campaign. One voice, one mission, end human trafficking.
For Paw Print Live, I'm Sam.
And I'm Kaylee. Have a great day, Taggers.